I started off though at a young age when I was 14. I used to be a hawker on the street. I used to sell newspapers on the road. That was my first marketing job. Yeah, go and sell these newspapers. So that was it. Yeah, that's how I started many years ago. And then over time, I got hired by the newspaper company. They brought me inside of the building. I did some marketing inside the building, doing adverts, that kind of thing. And then it just picked up from there. And then the internet came around. Yeah, yeah.
How easy was it for you to start from scratch? No friends.
In Uganda?
Yeah, when you like.
No, it wasn't hard. I did have like 2 or 3 friends, but let me tell you, Ugandans are very friendly people.
I agree.
And very warm and accepting.
Mm-hmm.
If I was not Portuguese and I tried to do that in Portugal, it'd be very difficult. Actually, I have some people I know in Portugal that they'll migrate to Portugal and they're like, whoa, it is not easy. This community is very closed. And they are, not to speak against my own people, but they can be very close sometimes. Yeah. So you have to like figure out how to get in the Portuguese culture in a certain way. But not for Uganda. Uganda is like everyone's welcoming. It's amazing. That's the really cool part.
So yeah, when I was reading some bits about you,
Yeah.
most of it was informed by leadership skills and
Yeah,
training
sure.
leaders. So
Yeah.
I had made up my mind on that direction.
On that direction, yeah. It's okay. Well, bro, let me put it this way. I don't have like a master's degree, a PhD. I always say I learned from the streets. I learned by reading books. And the biggest thing I learned because of my education was from reading.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, how can I make more money? Because selling newspapers wasn't enough. I used to sell newspapers, and then I'd work at a restaurant, and then I'd work at another restaurant. My dad had a bakery. I would do whatever I could, 3-4 jobs just to make money. But I realized that the more I worked, the more tired I got, and I wasn't making a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to figure out, how am I going to make more money? So actually, if it was my ex-fiance's father, said, if you want to marry my daughter, this is my ex, not the Portuguese girl, yeah. If you want to marry my daughter, you have to read this book. I was like, I read this book. So I took the book. It was a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I don't agree with so much of it.
Yeah, it's okay. But that book, the finance book, written by Robert Kiyosaki,
Yeah.
Japanese guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.